All right, let's talk about intimacy, sexuality, and embodiment. So you can't be intimate without being embodied. So being embodied means you feel yourself. When you feel yourself, you can feel others. So if you've had a problem with intimacy, often we need to start with self-feeling, self-regulation, self-kindness, self-love and self-care, and then social awareness, that basic skill of being able to be present to the other while feeling one's own body. So embodiment is the basis of intimacy. That's the first thing I'd say for any kind of intimate connection, whether that be sexual or not. All right. Sexuality, huge subject. I did a whole bunch of videos you can find on YouTube called Beauty Black Belt that look at this subject in detail. The main one to know though is polarity. So we can think of yin and yang or fire and water. Whether you're gay or straight or whatever, you're gonna need some polarity. Can you stop that? It's really fucking distracting. That's all right, cheers. Yeah, sorry. If you need a break, then we'll take a break. But it's just like, I can see this like snake-like movement. Thanks, mate. So where was I? Polarity. So any kind of sexuality, wherever you're coming from, needs this. This is even more obvious with gay people I've worked with, actually. So we need this sense of one is going into a water mode, one is in a fire mode, or yin or a yang. Doesn't mean you have to stay that way. It doesn't define you. It's important to understand as well that receptivity is not victimhood. That's not the same. And that passion, that drive forwards is not aggression or unpleasantness. That's not the same. Boundaries still matter here, yeah? Okay, so that polarity, creating it at least temporarily, is the basis of sexuality. How do we create it? In our bodies, also what we do. So if you want to become yin, soften, have a bath, hang out with yin people, put flowers in your hair, be in nature. That will make you more yin. If you want to be more yang, go lift weights, go for a run, go for a big city, hang out with yang people, do yang stuff. Okay, so when couples come together a lot, they tend to go blah, they merge, they often need to then, they become friends, the friend zone, but the sexuality is gone. So they often need to separate to find that polarity before coming back together for the sizzle. That's why often with couples have been away, one's been on a business trip, there's kind of good sex afterwards. So the polarity thing is the most basic thing I'll say about sexuality. But sexuality is just communication, isn't it, really? So all this stuff around boundaries and connection and other stuff I've talked about is important here.